All right, guys, we are going to be working with systems of linear inequalities today. All right, and when we do so, we're going to be setting up two equations. All right, so you can work at most 25 hours next week. You need to earn at least $85 to cover your gas and food expenses. Your babysitting job pays $7.50 per hour, and your math tutoring job pays $6 per hour. Write a linear inequalities to model these situations. All right, so a couple of things we've got going on here. We've got two jobs that are taking place, and those two jobs are going to produce either money, are going to produce some money and have to be worked up to a number of hours. Now, those two jobs are going to be what our variables are going to be in this case. So we are babysitting, and we are going to have a math tutoring position. So when we talk about this, I'm going to go ahead and say that B is going to be our babysitting position, okay? And that will be the number of hours, okay? And then we are going to have our tutoring job, which is going to be, let's say, T, which will be our tutor. And that'll be the number of hours for that tutoring job. Okay. Now, the one thing that it tells us automatically in the first line, if we reread that, it gives us our inequality in this case. It says you can work at most 25 hours. And what do we think at most means? That means no more than. So no more than 25 hours, okay? So we can work 24 hours, we can work 23 hours, we can work 25 hours, but we cannot work 26 hours. So we can build our first relationship really pretty easily with this. We can say, well, I have the number of hours of babysitting, plus I've got the number of hours of tutoring, okay? And the one thing that we know is that it has to be less than or equal to the 25 hours of work that you are allowed to work, okay? Now the next relationship we have, so there's our first system, there's our first inequality. The second relationship we have has to deal with the amount of money we're gonna make. Now, it sounds like based off the problem that we have to have at least $85 to cover gas and food expenses, okay? So let's go to that phrase where it says at least $85, okay? What that means simply is when we say at least, we are saying the minimum is $85 in order to cover the amount of money we have. So what we know is if we had $85, we have to make more than $85 or we can make equal to $85. And there's that relationship there. Now all we got to do is think about how much we're going to make in babysitting and how much we're going to make in tutoring. Now the thing that it tells us is babysitting is $7.50 per hour. Okay, and tutoring, math tutoring is $6 an hour. Okay, and we just have to build that relationship. Well, if we work 1 hour of babysitting, we'd make $7.50. If we work 2 hours, we'd make $15, we'd double it. If we work 3 hours, we would triple it. So in other words, we were saying that I make $7.50 or you make $7.50. We just need to multiply by the number of hours that you're gonna work while you're babysitting. We take that same relationship of multiplication to the tutoring position and we say, well, if it was 1 hour tutoring, it'd be $6. If it was 2 hours, it'd be 12. If it was 3 hours, it'd be 18. And that's because we're multiplying the number of hours we are working as a tutor times the amount of money we are making per hour. All right, all I wanted you to do is write a system of linear inequalities, and this is our system of linear inequalities that matches this scenario. Hope that helps you out. Have a great afternoon.